Kano and Kaduna can't stand the East when it comes to development. I read it here that the entire southeastern state cannot match Kano and Kaduna in terms of development. Before I go further, let's define development. I love this definition. What is development? Development is a process that creates growth, progress, positive change, or the addition of physical, economic, environmental, social, and demographic components. The purpose of development is a rise in the level and quality of life of the population and the creation or expansion of local regional income and employment opportunities without damaging the resources of the environment. Development is visible and useful, not necessarily immediately, and includes an aspect of quality change and the creation of conditions for a continuation of that change. Seed Israel, according to Seed Israel. I won't say and talk much here. The OP on the other thread, why Kaduna and Kano combined is more developed than the Southeast, highlighted some criteria like infrastructure, health, education, and security without giving detailed analysis. Let me just break development down into two here: human development and infrastructural development. Kano and Kaduna can't stand the East when it comes to human development, according to Human Development Index 2016. You won't find any northern state of the top on the top list. Kaduna and Kano were ranked 26 and 31 respectively. We know Nigeria as a whole is not developed yet, but if we are to use the normal Africa standard of development, Southeast is far ahead. Let's not even go there. Forget the flyover bridge and the road painting. Kano and Kaduna cannot stand Southeast in infrastructure. Aside the capitals, other areas are left out when it comes to development in Kano, Zaria, to some points in Kaduna. Wow, as a person, I love this article. And I think, if you really want to look at in Africa standard, by Africa standard, you talk about development. But when it comes to the development, the normal development that we also know, of course, Nigeria is not there. He forget all even Abuja and whatever, even like Kano, Sanusi, the emir of Kano, Emir Sanusi said that forget all those flyovers in Abuja, that there's no development anywhere. And like I always said, and what I believe and what I know is that before you know that a country is moving forward, just go and check everyday person, everyday people. Go and check them. Go and check their inner places that they live. That is when you will see the reality. You will hear and know the reality. Forget all those people that just carry themselves or put themselves together. They build estates, private estates, and what have you, or like all those Abuja and whatever. That is not development. When you talk about development, it's just like a parent or a family. You say you are rich, and your children, when people see them, people will just be wondering, and people will be asking that, and you say these children are the children of this rich man, because it's really it's totally different. You see our politicians. I'm trying to digress though, because what concerns me is all about the masses. If the masses are okay, fine, but you cannot be eating. You call yourself a rich person, among people, 1,000 people, among 2,000 people, you say you are rich. You are very poor. You are a very poor person, because all of them will be looking at you. Maybe you are in a street. You are on a street. You are living there. You are the most richest person on that street. They will not allow you to rest. We are not even talking about you, the family member. They will not allow you to rest. This one go, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. Of course, it's natural. If you see somebody who is more advantageous than you are, you just want to like, oh, how can I get this? How can I get it? Not even minding that other people are even calling that person. So that's just the way it is. And our politicians are not ashamed. When person don't get shamed, that is how one will be experiencing what we are experiencing in this nation. Because if they go round the corner, you will see what is happening. You will see the real Nigeria. The real Nigeria is not where politicians have really gathered themselves. That's by the wayside. But when you talk about human development, like they always come and tell you, oh, Igbos, they don't know how to play politics. Oh, Yoruba know, they know how to play politics. Oh, these people don't know how to play politics. Oh, Hausa know how to play politics. Go and see their people. It is from their people you know how people are being developed. That is a human development. well, before we even talk about infrastructural development, we are talking of human development. How many people, because that is the area I really want to pinpoint. You might want to, say your own in the way you understand it. You want to, bring out your own points. But I really want to concentrate on that human development. You see that the people who are always shouting, oh, yes, we are the ones in charge. Our people are there. And one of them came out last week and said, what the North is interested is just power. Even those who are even suffering, who are even more disadvantaged, who are most disadvantaged when it comes to the real issue of life, they are the masses, and they are just okay with it. That yes, so far our people are there. They are the one leading. Even if they themselves are dying, they don't care because they don't understand. Because those leaders have made them to believe that that is how you are supposed to be. Majority of you will be in ID camps. How many ID camps do we have in all other places? And yet the people cannot even reason that these our leaders, is there anything wrong? We always say we are the ones who are born to rule. They are not even allowing the wealth that they are even amassing to themselves to even come down, play down to the masses. So what are we talking about? So of what use is we are in government, we are in this, we are in that? It is wickedness. And you see people, you see your children all over the place begging all over the country. When you talk about people who are really begging, the beggars, and that is just the way it is. There's no way you can you try to coin it. And that's why they are fighting Sanusi, that Sanusi is embarrassing them in public. You want him to cover you when the whole thing is glaring to the whole world. Everyone is seeing what is happening. So I don't know why people don't even think deeply that the so-called leaders are just manipulating us, but they have already conditioned their mind to that level. So when you talk about, maybe you want to talk about the infrastructure or whatever, you might want to speak on that. Just like I'm saying, I'm just trying to talk about the human development. How many of their people are being developed? That's why don't marry many wives, so that at least the little one you have, don't have many children that you cannot cater for. The little one that you have, it will be enough. Even the ones that even have a one or two children, they are even finding it so difficult with this economy. Not to talk of you have 4 wives, you have 30 children. That is automatically, there's nothing, no, there's no two ways about it. They must beg. They must beg. And I don't know, because if you have children that you cannot cater for, and you see the children, they are suffering, I don't know, how do you feel, even as a person or as a parent, even ordinary people? That's why you see that even the so-called people who are always giving, give them all this, what they are doing, Bambiala, whatever. People still give them money. They are not related to them, but you just have that compassion. It's not as if they are related to you. You still want to give them something. Somebody with 3-4 children, all of them sitting down, they are begging. You will just be wondering, how would they cope? How would they be eating? People on the road will still give them money. They have compassion. They are not the ones, that gave birth to those children. But the ones that gave birth to those children, they are not even bothered. It's like, it's a normal thing. It is you that you are just pitying them, or you are looking them at, whether they are suffering. They don't see it that way. So that is we are talking about human development. And, you talk about the Southeast people. The being industrious is their second name, and there's nobody. There's no need for us to start flogging that. We know what is happening, and that is why people that think that they want to rule, they believe that we must stay together. That's why we say, let everybody go and test their popularity. Go and test your popularity. If you feel that you have what it takes, then why are you always afraid of I want to we don't want a breakup? If you just talk about a breakup like this, or they hear Biafra like this, every other thing will be suspended. They will know, they will be at a last. Biafra, hey, are they going again? Are they going again? These people, why are they always talking about breakup? This Biafra. But if you wanted to say, you do the needful now. But we should not go into that. So from this article, it's saying that Kano and Kaduna can't stand the East when it comes to development. So guys, I don't know what you think about this article. Meanwhile, somebody is saying that if you say you can't compare, why do Southeast now find their greener pastures to the north? Why you the warrior now? That's what somebody is saying. It's not really agreeing to what this writer is saying. And their responses that came with this argument of this particular person. And someone says, don't you see Chinese people in Nigeria, or are they white? Use your brain. Somebody say, but you can see Chinese all over the place. Does it mean they are not development? They are not developed. That's the question that this person is getting. And someone says, why is it difficult to find beggars in the southeast, but in the north, everywhere is crowded by beggars who are the north origin? Oga, I have been in several northern states and as well all the 5 eastern states, and I can give my unbiased judgment and discoveries based on that. Let's stop being sentimental here. The East may lack infrastructural development, which I doubt, but certainly the North cannot come near it in human development. Go research well and you will find out that that's a taboo in Igbo land to beg. Investigate from the streets too and tell me how many Igbo people do beg, unlike their Hausa and Fulani counterparts who are everywhere begging, both at home and outside home. And somebody says, still replying that particular person who is saying, why is every Igbo everywhere, if they think that you can't compare the developments. And someone is still answering the person that your whole world is just Yoruba land. Travel to the east and then go to Kaduna and Kano before commencing. Most of you see the world through your local village eyes. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this. You might see it from a different angle. We are all learning. This is the article that somebody wrote and he's seeing it from that line. Let us hear your opinion, because some people have traveled around the country. Some people have seen it all. Some people know what is happening all over the place. You cannot just be in a Akwa Ibom and you just think that you have known all the whole people in Nigeria. You cannot just be in one side of Lagos, or you cannot just be in one side of Benin, or you are in a Kogi state, or you are just in one part of Borno. It goes beyond that. But we have people who have traveled around. Let us hear from them what they think about this article in the first place. Like me, I said what I know. Let us hear from your own so that we can all learn together. So at the end of the day, we'll be able to hold our leaders accountable. So guys, leave your comments and let's learn from you. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.